What it do? It's your boy CincereB, one half of Chewing the Fat Podcast. You can listen to Chewing the Fat Podcast on most podcast platforms, Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, and more. You can also check us out on Instagram at the Chewing the Fat Podcast. There, you can hit us up and we'll respond. We are here today to talk about my thoughts, my feelings about Wonder Woman 1984. This is not a history lesson. We're not doing that. I'm not really doing big spoilers. And I'm just giving you my feelings, how I felt about the movie. Now, first, have you watched a trailer of a movie before and it's like so long that you feel like you've seen the whole movie? I believe trailers and clips of this movie that has come out throughout the year messed this movie up. At least for me. When I watched the trailers and I saw the first trailer when she was fighting Cheetah, she snatched Cheetah up by her neck, slammed her down. That shit was dope. Like, oh man, the Cheetah CGI looked sick. It was dope. When she was swinging from the sky, the lightning bolt, that was dope. When she landed down in gold armor, like that was dope. Like that was sweet. And when you see these action scenes in these movies, you're thinking, oh shit, man, if the trailer's dope, the movie got to have some other dope action in it, right? And that's what you're thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And when I go to these kind of movies, superhero movies, Transformers, like that, I'm not there for a deep story. I mean, I read comic books. I can pull out 5 Superman or Batman comics right now, written by 5 different people with 5 different aspects. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really going there for the story. I'm not going to knock a person what they write for the story. That's what they write. Is what they write. But what I do go there for is to see, example, superheroes use their powers, fight scenes, action scenes, shit blowing up. That's what I want to see. I want to hear the bass from the explosion or the sound of a high-pitched noise from a superpower or something. That's what I like, and that's me. You may want to hear the story and the plot and everything. That's cool. That's cool if you do. Nothing wrong with that. But I don't. So when I get to the theaters, when I not theaters, I'm talking about when I start watching the movie, and I guarantee you, most people would think the first scene of this movie is probably the best part of the whole movie. If you are one of those history buffs, maybe at the very end, when you have that very surprise at the very end, you might like that more. But I think most people like the first scene. I'm going to tell you why. Because one, it was a good scene. I liked when I saw her. She was a little girl. She was doing her thing. The competition it was a pretty cool competition. But the main thing is that they never showed the whole competition in the trailer. They've only showed like a small part where she's running through the grass. She shrugged the thing. That was it. They never really showed the whole scene. So I think that what made that first part liked by a lot of people. That helped that. And it was a good scene. After that, you think, okay, now here we go. Movie star, scene, storyline. Here come the action. Here we go, mall scene. But wait a minute. I saw the mall scene in the trailer. At least enough of it to know this is a mall scene. Then you wait for more action to come by. Here we go again. Here we go. Cheetah fight. I saw the cheetah fight already in the trailer. So I'm hoping that, okay, maybe save something for later. And for me, that new fresh action never happens. Everything that would have been exciting, I already seen in the trailer or clips. And it's my fault. I shouldn't have been watching them. I know. The girl that played Cheetah, she was also in Ghostbusters, which I actually liked. did good. She did good. The CGI for Cheetah was on point. I hope they bring her back. I hope they bring Cheetah back. I thought that was a good character. I didn't like Maxwell Lord. Um, the actor that plays him, I think his name is Pedro, but I could be wrong. Um, I like him as an actor, but I don't like the character. If you never mentioned Maxwell Lord, I wouldn't even miss him. But again, that's me. People like him. He's a strong character. He's very smart character. But I didn't think he was written well in the story. Personally, I could have done without the Stone and Maxwell Lord and just had a whole thing about Cheetah. And speaking of Cheetah, I didn't like how one scene she's just a lady with nudity powers and strength speed, and then the very next scene she's blowing out Cheetah. I would have loved to see her transform into Cheetah, and give more a little bit on her. I mean, I know they told you why she turned, why she wanted the strength, why she wanted to be like Diana. That's fine, but I would have rather them take out some of that other storyline stuff and threw in more about Cheetah and her becoming actual Cheetah and mutating to the actual Cheetah. But I really thought her CGI was on point, man. It was good. It was good. I didn't like all the chaotic running around, man. Like it made the movie was already super long. And then you watch the screen, and everybody in the city and the street are just running around crazy and trash everywhere. It was like just a chaotic scene. I feel like for no reason. I don't even know why it was so chaotic. And being it was so long, I feel like they're trying to make that scene action. And it was just so much. It was just so much, man. I like how they explain how she actually flies through the air, where she kind of soars, uses the wind, similar to birds, similar to the way Hulk jumps and kind of glides, catching the wind drift. That was cool. Now, even though all of that, and I wasn't satisfied with the action, I felt like I left on an empty stomach. Still, I was still hungry. My stomach was still growling after watching it. Even after all that, I just think that Gal Gadot just makes the movie still, man. She is like the perfect cast for that character. I actually didn't think she would be a good Wonder Woman at first. I thought she was just too skinny. And my pick was Gina Carano, the ex MMA fighter. I just thought she was a thicker. She had the black hair already, but maybe her acting wouldn't have been more on point at that time. But Gal Gadot ended up being a really good Wonder Woman. And I think she saves the movie. And if I was to rate this movie, I would give it 3.5 out of 5. And it really is because of Gal Gadot. Her character, her persona, and just the character of Wonder Woman in general, how she's just written in to be so passionate for people and her always being truthful and honest. She really, really betrays that part good. Her face expressions and everything betrays that really good. So for me, all those things what really didn't make this movie great. Being that there was so many trailers out that I already seen most of all the good action in the trailer. There's nothing that was in the movie that was surprising to me or exciting to me anymore. And those things kind of like didn't make it to be a good one as good as the first one. In the future, we should be done with these old ones. No more going back to 1984. Don't do a 1994. No. Let's get it up current. Let's put it in with the rest of the crew. Let's get everybody all together and let's get to the meat of the stuff. Bring Cheetah back. Same actress that played Cheetah. I thought she did good, so bring her back. So that's my thoughts about Wonder Woman 84. Leave a comment down below. like, share, subscribe. This would be on my YouTube channel, but also would be on Chewing the Fat podcast, where you can listen there too. It's your boy CincereB. I will talk to y'all soon. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.